Now, you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years. Waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Longhorns from the University of Texas. First down. Pierce. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to call a few games on Saturdays this fall because, let's be honest, there's nothing like college football.
I would agree with that. Look, there's electricity that crackles no matter whether it's college or the NFL. But this is a different vibe altogether when you're talking about a college game. And how about the one we're getting right out of the gate? Two powerhouses in the college football world going at it to get things started.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15. Following the delay of game.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Delay of game, offense.
They threw it. They just threw the flag.
So that'll back him up 5. Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20.
Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
From the gun, a give to Martin. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space.
He's taken down at the
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
To the ground.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. On 3rd down, it's Pierce, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet,
and he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. From 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Green with a catch left side. And now nothing but Green ahead of him. The 20. 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 92 yards. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Delay of game, offense.
Come on, man.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Here's the option play now to the left. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. It's their quarterback. Keeping it. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And able to find Green. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's taken down, but from the 10-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, option right. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9. They'll come out throwing here on first down. On his slant, complete to Green. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he's into the clear. 20.
The pass. Intercepted.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it for.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. From the shotgun, here's White. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Ellington. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run with Ellington. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
Longhorns 38, Gators 35.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Miami Hurricanes. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Good-looking return set up here. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll go play action and let him throw right away. He'll buy some time right. And his first pass is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got two great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a little bit of what we would call the carousel approach at quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks are undefeated, and we know why. This defense has played so well throughout the season, and we know how loyal they are to their head coach because he was their former defensive coordinator. Now they just got to figure out who's going to guide this team at quarterback and carry them the rest of the way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This throw caught the 6. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. touchdown. And the Longhorns have taken the early lead.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. The drive starts with a carry by Langford. And a scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled at the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 4.
Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback, and you know what a free runner turns into? A free hitter.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to rifle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That's good.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Slant as the throw's complete. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, Martin. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
This is caught. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Jeremiah Young with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. Well, we discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Extra point right down the middle. 2nd quarter now. Austin football. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Down goes Daniel.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Draw play, Langford. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Daniel. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Third down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them the jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down.
Another Longhorns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. For 23 yards on the play.
Well, another nice throw that time. All that debate that was possibly out there and wondering, well, will we see a second quarterback? Is Tommy Matthews going to play with this lead? I know it's only the 2nd quarter, Charles, but he's kind of putting all that talk to rest.
Yeah, and there's a long way to go, but let's face it, partner. If he finishes the quarter this way, you know that Coach O'Brien loves consistency. I don't see any chance of a change happening if things continue to go in this direction. He's picked the right quarterback. He'll stay with it. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown from 3 yards out. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Benny Jackson, 74 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Roughing the passer defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Slater on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10. At their own 20.
The Longhorns come up first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They set up the screen to Martin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This young quarterback does have the support of former players and teammates. He actually told us that he heard from former Longhorns like Colt McCoy and also Earl Thomas as they reach out to him via social media in the days leading up to this semifinal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
7, incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Here's Martin. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The Longhorn fans, they're saying, Tommy who? They've got the big lead as we reach halftime.
Hurricane 7.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third and long. It's Daniel. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. to throw again. Daniel. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And a 10th carry here for Martin. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Past the 20. And he's going to bring the football back for a touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Slater on the return. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. On play action, they'll throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Pierce. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. What a game that he has throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
The onside kick recovered by the hands.
The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
The 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Daniel. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Hurricanes, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Woods. And he will take this in. A touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now here's a deep shot that's complete, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run the option left side. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Eagles will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Hurricanes take over first and 10. At their own.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down now, but that clock rolling. His throw incomplete.
Daniel's pass.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Under pressure, and down goes Daniel. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Here we go on fourth. Daniel. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Texas Longhorns are moving on to play for a national title.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Texas Longhorns.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Wait till my whole life.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young Longhorn quarterback. They trail at the break. Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game. Slater on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Buster Holiday. They go play action. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mason. And they're going to be set up down around. They'll run on first down. Thomas. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Young. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. But here we are, start of the 4th quarter. You're down on the scoreboard. Tommy Matthews is out. They need something to start clicking here real soon.
Brandon, you mind if I change headsets right now? Because I want to put on Coach Red O'Brien's and try and think along with him because in my mind, he's saying to quarterbacks all season.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. Buster Holiday, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Longhorns... Young looks to throw on first down. Flush to his right. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Martin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 36 yards on the play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Pierce. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's the option. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run for it with Martin. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't used.
And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. It's the fullback. Young to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
And that one?
They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the defense will timeout. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilee.
Well, Tommy's in.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got 2 choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win the title together.
Does that mean you're in?
Plus, he did switch positions once, and you see how well that worked out for him. I guess I can try it too.
The Heartbreak Kids are back, baby.
Was he eavesdropping?
Always. It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I going to play? It felt good, telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were going to play together. The next question was, did it actually work out?
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both Heartbreak Kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once, certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
All right, Dan, show me what you got. Let's go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go. Yeah. Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19. Cut. Yeah. There we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 come go. There we go. Hold it up. Hey, hooks. Oh, come on. Set. Ready, go. Yes. Woo. Shut up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut. Ready. 70. Ready.
All right, not bad. We may have something here.
Gotta say, I was surprised with the way you guys played that season, and especially considering you switched positions. Plus, Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
Well, no doubt the best college game this Saturday is here in Miami Gardens, Florida. The place, Hard Rock Stadium, as two of the top 5 teams in the nation will face off. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Miami Hurricanes. First and 10. Matthews. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
It's a gain of
a big play there on the first play of the game. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown. From the gun on third down. Matthews. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Scared to let it fly. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. From the gun on third down. Matthews got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. On third down, Langford. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 20. Throwing on first down. Matthews looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. Throwing on third down, Daniel. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on... Not a very generous one. On fourth down, Daniel. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricane. On third down, Daniel. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
This will be caught at about the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Eighth catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. They'll run. Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. On first down, Matthews. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. First down, Daniel. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
For number 15.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Intercepted.
They run with Martin. He's been busy tonight. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Martin, and he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
By the receiving team.
A really solid performance against a ranked opponent as they add a big win to the left-hand column.
Want to talk about a story that's making the rounds, and that's the Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond. Once again, taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us to behold. And I normally don't say this, but I, for one, will be a heartbreak kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
Just one game remains in the college football season, and it promises, folks, to be one for the ages. The two top teams and the final collegiate appearance of the Heartbreak Kids as well here in the Big Easy for the College Football Playoff National Championship. It's the Texas Longhorns against the USC Trojans.
From the gun on third down. Throw. And a hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The USC field goal team out there now. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in. First down carry here for Charles. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Charles. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
13.
From the gun, Flynn. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Those are how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know, he hated taking the loss there. From the gun on 3rd down. Matthews looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. To throw on 3rd down. Flynn in trouble, and he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Matthews is going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. In your face! And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Longhorns 10, Trojans 6.
to throw on second down. Matthews. And this is caught at the 8. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Operating from the gun. Matthews. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. Looking to throw on second down. Matthews. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Back in the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And the red zone precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Throwing on first down. Matthews to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Throwing again. Matthews. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. From 7. What a run for the Heartbreak Kids, and it all culminates here in the Big Easy. They are the national champions. So that truly a champ.
Hey, you know, it was really great what you did.
What do you mean?
Well, that was certainly a college career for the ages. And it was my honor to be there with you guys through that part of your journey. And I just want to thank you for taking us through that. Now, we're closing in on another critical chapter, the NFL Combine.
So, the NFL Combine, I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me.
No. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right. Well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could...
With as much adjustment...
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Set, Cougar 19. Go. Yeah. Let's go. Rocco 80. Hey. Woo. Pick it up already. Here we go. Ready, go. Oh, ready? Hike. Come on, let's finish strong. Set, 60 Eagles. Ready? We're almost there, a little more. Set, ready, and up. Push through. Let's go now. Hawk, check go. Take your time, focus. On the ready. Ready, hut. You're better than this. Here we go, set, now go. Yeah. Woo. Ready up. Well done. Hut.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be an integral part of this team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is it. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick in the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
This is the player card. Here you can. This is your development trait. Superstar.
Deep. This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust? to NFL life.
I took every rep in practice seriously. Each one could be the difference in me getting on the field or not.
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. Every team is going for the same thing. Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up. Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up. Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're going to get to that. Hey, man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving...
It's not easy being a rookie. The excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful too. It was still the early days, but my team and I were getting to know each other, building the bonds that would keep us strong and competitive through the coming season. It was a press conference before our first game of my rookie season, but the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying. I was glad they asked because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to work as hard as I could to make sure that the team and I were holding up the Lombardi Trophy at the next Super Bowl.
today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. First down, a run with Cohen. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Here's Trubisky to throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 3, Lions.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. This defense is going to have to be stout here. 4th down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up the first. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught. Jones. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay. So time growing short here in this 1st half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, so 2 minutes even on the clock. The offense with the ball on their own side of the field. What can they do? We'll see. Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw again. Screen play, Johnson. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. He's got it. And they will eventually get... He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. The screen pass here to Cohen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. That was no 3rd and 10. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Oh, no, he lost the football. I think the Bears have recovered. They have. The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion of this game. Can they get the stop they need? And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Complete to Jimmy Graham.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career, and he didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. He's just going to put a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. He wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Steps away. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Open space inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Punching it in. Getting late here in the fourth quarter, the offense, they need to find the end zone. A touchdown does them no good, and just one timeout left in their back pocket. They can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big play on third down for the Lions. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's back to throw. Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back to the 33. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Bears, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll...
The regular season was off to a rocky start, but it couldn't shake my confidence when I stepped to the podium. If the reporters wanted to ask tough questions, I had an answer for them. I said my piece, gave them a good quote to run with too, and stepped away. But despite my answer, I knew the games ahead would determine if the hype was real or just hot air.
I remember that day. I mean, the game plan flowed through you, but everyone has someone they can lean on. Which teammate helped you the most?
The whole team respected his opinion. He was sort of the veteran voice of the team everyone looked up to. No matter how things went, I knew I could count on him.